Hello, fellow YouTube, it's MKPS, and I'm not gonna do a test video or any of that, just to make this video pretty quick. But if you guys want a better, play testing stuff, because I still need to back up the basic installation on this one before I can do benchmarks. Because right now this just has the basic Windows install, and I still have to connect it to the internet to do Windows 10 updates. But this can be updated to 11 since this is only like a 3-year-old tower. So my $5 game, my $5 PC is now $120 PC. But for someone else to build this, you could be spending over $300. Because I don't think anyone's going to be as lucky as I was able to pick up a relatively new computer for $5. And then just upgrading it. But I will say, there's another YouTuber that has one of these that recommends this power supply. I hate this power supply. It does some weird stuff, like after it's running for a while and you turn it off and try to turn it back on, it won't turn back on. You have to unplug it. Until something inside resets, and then it will boot fine. So I don't know. You guys know what that is, but I might even contact the store I bought this from to see if I can just get my money back. Because just how pissed off that thing makes me. And try to fit the EVG without modding the case. Because it looks like I probably gotta take this out. This lights up all baby blue or dark blue. It's got LED lights. I'm trying to find 2 small ones with the LED lights, but I haven't found them locally. So what the previous computer from this is this Dell Optiplex 990 mid-tower, I think is what they call this. This is an i5 2400. I've reconverted this back to stock. But this is better than when I bought it. When I bought it, this only had 4 gigs of RAM. Right now it's got 14 gigs because I pulled out the expensive RAM. Because these are supposed to be like... These are supposed to be DDR3 2100. $2133 megahertz sticks. And I don't really see these on eBay. But I'm guessing these are like $15, $20 a stick. So I'm going to keep the gaming RAM. And the RAM I got at a free market is going to go with this layout. There's 4 sticks. So I'm guessing, hopefully I can get $100 for this, since it's almost 16 gigs of RAM. I might upgrade it to 16 gigs of RAM if I can get that little RAM stick from my dad and pull out the 2 gig stick that's in it right now. That'll make it 16. Then someone just has to buy a graphics card, stick it in, and they'll be good to go. But, so we'll talk about the thing that you guys probably all want to know. How I came up with how much. So the main computer, the tower, the processor, the M2 SSD, and the original power supply, which is in the box over there, for $5. But I know I got burned on this power supply for $50. That's what happens when you go to a local computer store. The graphics card I got from A+ Mods for $50, which is what? I thought he said it was a 560. It's hard to read, but I'm pretty sure it's a 560 4 gig. Because I put it in here. But I now just once I can get a better paying job and wait a little bit, I'll be able to upgrade that to an 8 gig card. Just yeah, how much we paid for everything. So the little blue LED fan I paid $1 for at Free Market from a reseller, I think, who buys Amazon pallets, is where that fan came from. This hard drive came out of a Dish Network, not DirecTV, that captured that device that you can record stuff, and then if you don't pay for it, you gotta send it back to your cable company. That I paid $5 for one. It had a terabyte hard drive in it, and I formatted it back to stock as my storage drive. So right there, sitting at 2 terabyte, 1 terabyte there. That came with the system, which has my Windows installed, and this is just a blank drive. And then we have my my operating system for this computer on it right now. That's why it's not hooked up, so it doesn't try to boot. But it's nice to actually have a computer that I can mount it. But I didn't add this to the price since we already have the M2 and we have that. So 10. The computer, and that's 10, 60, 100, 110, and then the adapting cable that converts a 6-pin to a, was it an 8-pin? I think it's an 8-pin to a 24-pin adapter. Because I was trying to make everything kind of match. So I think it turned out good. Because once I put a better end graphics card, this should be pretty good. But I mainly wanted a gaming PC. I only wanted a PC to play Pop Night And that's why I had to upgrade to that graphics card, because the graphics card I had for this one originally couldn't even play hardly anything except for really old games and low, very low GTA 5, which I still need to buy a physical GTA 5. But I do like this one having a really small disk drive, because I was able to put the PC fan cables inside there, so you don't have all the cables, because I think you can hook up like 4 fans. I think it turned out pretty good on the I'm gonna keep my eyes out for a smaller fan, but since I can't technically close this case with this here, unless I cut this plastic, I could just cut this plastic. But I thought I did a pretty good job, but let me know what you guys think. Because I'm thinking of taking this off. And it's really hard to get this cable managed, but I thought on the sides I did pretty decent. So for the one, except for the fan cable. The only thing I can think of is run it through but it's hard with a case like this since it's pre-built. But getting what, a ninth generation i5 for $5, you cannot just leave it as it is, turn it into somewhat of a gaming PC. So let me know what you guys think. My dad doesn't like this, but I like this. Because I think this it's like the second or third time this has ever been turned on. Because I think I was the first to plug it in. Because the thing is like, it was bag when I bought it. When I showed her, she was like, $1. I'm like, here you go. Because I knew that was a PC fan. But it's that 4-pin CP fan. Because I got 3 more of those cables tucked behind the disk drive. I think someone stick an SSD in there, but you have 2 mounting holes here and here. So I probably am going to be adding a 3rd SSD, because I'm pretty sure I have a terabyte in my laptop that my dad wants. So I'm pretty sure that terabyte's going to go in here. It's probably going to go down here where the mounts are, but it won't take much room. I might have to unhook everything to get to it, but this is really easy to work on, so it's one of the reasons why I kind of like this. I still can't believe this was only $5. This is like gonna be my steal for quite a long time. Getting a box getting this, just the tower with the stuff I pointed out, and the iPod and the Zoom for $10 was a steal. And as it sits, I've only, this is $120 as it sits, how much I got into it, minus this hard drive. But if you add this hard drive to this whole bill, you add an extra 30, because I kind of overpaid for that, but because I paid 30 for that SSD, but it is a Western Digital. Same for the mechanical drives, are Western Digital, but that one's used. This is still technically almost new, because this has only been played on a few times since I bought it from its previous seller. And this one's now back to stock, minus the RAM, because this hard drive came with it. So this has a fresh install of 10 from when I bought it, because I just left it unplugged, because I was using these cables for the SSD. So I think I did good. So let me know what you guys think. And peace.